Today we're going to be learning how to play Slow Burn by Kacey Musgraves. I'm alright with a slow burn, taking my time, let the world turn. This has been my summer song obsession, and I have to give a huge shout out to Enrique over on Instagram. He was part of our GG Summer Strumming series, and he is a huge Kacey Musgraves fan and encouraged me to teach this song on my channel after seeing me cover it on my Instagram on my 12 string, which this song sounds amazing on a 12 string. So if you are a beginner, this song is going to be incredibly amazing to start out with because it's super easy. We have 4 chords, they're all open, and we are in standard tuning, no capo, super simple. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a close-up and check out these chords. So starting off, we're gonna have an A sus2. You're just gonna take your 2nd and 3rd fingers here on the 3rd and 4th strings, and we're gonna strum down from the 5th string. Super beautiful chord. I love the A sus2. It's just got like a vibe to it. Now from the A sus2, we're gonna transition to an E minor. This is super simple. You're just gonna take off your ring finger and then add on your 1st finger to the 5th string, boom, E minor. Now if we were going through the progression, our next chord would be a G major, but there are going to be parts of the song where a C major actually replaces where the E minor sits, and I'll go through that later when we go over the chord progressions. So let's go ahead and make our C major. Next up we have our G major. And our last and final chord is a D major, but with a modification. So for my beginners, we'll start out with the just basic D major chord. Now, you can play it that way, it'll work, but if you play it with the original track, you'll notice it's missing something. Now, this chord variation has quite the name. I actually wrote it down in my notes so I would not forget it. I watched what Kacey was doing when she played it live, and I just basically entered it into this like chord name generator thing. And it says that it is a D sus2 sus4 add 3. Try saying that 10 times straight. Now, as complicated as that probably sounds, it's actually much easier than you think. So get this, if you can make a C major, then you can definitely make a D sus4, a D sus2 sus4 add 3. All you're gonna do is make your C major and bump it up 2 frets. Basically, you're just moving it up an entire whole step, and you have your D sus2 sus4 add 3. And when you play this chord with the song, you'll be like, that's it. That was the missing piece to the puzzle. So that's what she's doing. It just has this like mood to it. It's just, ooh, like what is that? So now that we got our chords down, let's talk progressions here, because I want to make sure that we're all on the same page and we're not confused, because this is really simple once you get the idea of like what the song is doing. So basically the main progression that you're gonna have in the song is from A sus2 to E minor, to G, to D. We're just gonna call it D. And you're gonna have that throughout the verses, the choruses, all of that. But there will be one interchanging factor that happens. So I mentioned that there's a C that replaces the E minor at times. This happens only during the verses. So you'll go from A sus2 to C major instead of E minor, then back to G as normal, and then whichever D that you prefer. The way that this works is that the first line will start with the progression that has the E minor, the second line will have the C major, and then it goes back to E minor, then C major, and that's only during the verses. When you play the choruses, you just play the progression with the E minor just straight through. Once you got that memorized, it makes it a lot easier to play through. And the only remaining progression that we have is during the bridge. I don't know if you can really call it a progression because it's just one standalone chord. It is the C major all on its own, and that's it. So now that we have all of that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the only strumming pattern that we have for this song. super simple. Kacey just keeps a really consistent strumming throughout the entire song. So the pattern sounds a little something like this. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and down, up, 2, 3, 4, and just like that. So let's just not worry about the chords right now. We're gonna go ahead and mute our strings, and we're gonna take it down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and down, up, 2, 3, 4, and someone's honking outside. That is our strumming pattern throughout the entire song, and you're only going to play it once per chord. Each chord you will just go down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and just like that. So I don't know if you guys caught this yet, but there's a little something extra that I do with my C major. I'll just go ahead and show you. So if you noticed, I actually lift off my second finger halfway through the strumming. So it's like kind of thing. I love just changing that note because it just sounds absolutely amazing. So now that we got our chords down, our progressions, and our strumming, I'm gonna give you guys a full playthrough of the song, so feel free to grab your guitars and strum along with me. that is how you play Slow Burn by Kacey Musgraves on guitar. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to check in with me over on Instagram at Guitar Goddess TV, and you can use the hashtag #GGCommunity to upload your video practice progress check-ins, so that way not only myself, but the rest of the GG community can actually see your progress and you guys all learning together. It is absolutely incredible and amazing to see the amount of support over there. So if you just feel like you're alone on this guitar journey and you just want to have community support and accountability partner, definitely check in over with us on Instagram. Use the hashtag #GGCommunity. You will be able to find so many other people in the community learning songs, helping each other out, finding accountability partners to like just track progress and keep each other accountable. It is truly amazing to just see the amount of support that is there. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go check it out. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I wanna thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.